Okay, year 12, you need to know all the different parts of the circle. You must learn these. You need to know your tangent. You need to know your radius, your diameter, your circumference. You need to know that something that goes from a line that goes from one side to the other but does not cut through the centre is a chord. This is your minor section or segment because it's the smaller part, major segment because it's the bigger part. Tangent skims the outside of the circle. Okay, so just skims the circumference. You also need to know your two formula. Really important. If you go into the exam without knowing those, you're very foolish. Okay, so let's have a look at the first question on the booklet. Calculate the circumference of the circle. Now, you should have learnt the two formulas that were given on the previous clip. C is equal to pi d. Now, when we were doing this in class, I told you always to write down diameter is equal to 5, radius is equal to 2.5. Whether you need the radius or not, at least then you have it in the format that you might be able to use it. So you're simply going to go C is equal to pi, your diameter is 5, so it's 5 times by your pi, which gives you an answer of 15.7. Okay, calculate the area of the circle. In this case, you've been given the radius is 3, diameter is then 6. Now you may not need to use the diameter, but always write it down. Then put in the formula that you're going to use. Area is equal to pi times your radius squared. Pi times your radius this time is 3 squared. That gives you an answer of 28.27, and I would give it as 28.3 centimeters squared. Okay, calculate the area of the composite shape. Composite shape means it's a shape made up of two parts or more than one piece. So you've got your rectangle here. Area of a rectangle is length times breadth. To work out that, we're going to do 21 times by your 19.8. That gives you an answer of 415.8. Okay. Then looking at the area of the circle. Area is equal to pi times your radius squared. Pi, your radius is now. Remember, if this is your diameter of 19.8, then your radius is going to have to be 9.9. So pi multiplied by 9.9 squared, and when you do that, you get an answer of 307.91. Now, that's for a full circle. You're not looking a full circle, you're only looking half of the area of the circle. So you've got to divide that answer by 2, which gives you 153.96. Add the area of your rectangle to the area of your semicircle to get a total area of 569.8 centimeters squared to one decimal place. Okay, question 4 then. Stan paints the white lines on football pitches. When he puts the paint on the wheel, he can roll it along 5 turns before he has to put the paint on it. The diameter of the wheel is 20. Now, that's an important piece of information. Diameter is 20. You're looking to find the circumference of the circle. C is equal to pi d. So pi times by 20, because our diameter is 20, which gives us a value of 62.8. He's able to do 5 full complete revolutions, so 5 full turns before he needs to paint it again or put more paint on. Times that by 5 to give you 314.159 centimeters.